Hello, my name is Giovanni Cornejo, and this is my submission for Project 2 Wiki. I'm going to be demonstrating each section of the specification. So for number 1, the entry page, you can visit wiki/title and see the contents of an encyclopedia entry. So let's go ahead and show that. So we do wiki/CSS. We will be taken to the contents for the CSS page. If we go to HTML, we go to see the HTML page, and then if an entry doesn't exist, the user is shown an error page. So if we wanted to show something like go, the requested page go was not found. So let's go back to home. So on the index page, the user can click on any entry and be taken directly to the entry page. So this is showing all the pages. And we can go to see any entry from here. We can go see what is on the Git page or on the Python entry page, and these all work fine. And then number 3, search allows the user to type a query and find an entry. And if the query matches the name of an entry, the user is redirected to that entry page. So if we typed in CSS over here, we're taken directly to the CSS wiki. If we type in Django, we're taken directly to the Django wiki. And if the query does not match, the user is shown a search results page that displays a list of all entries that have the query as a substring. So if we didn't know what to look for, we could just type in like a D, and it will show Django. If we type in why though, we are shown Python because it's a substring. So that is working. Number 4, clicking create new page in the sidebar takes the user to a page to create an entry. So we can go ahead and click create new page. We're taken to this page here. So the user can enter a title and the markdown content for the page. We can go ahead and try simulating that. I'll go ahead and copy paste some stuff I had here. And then I'm also going to type in CSS because we're going to show that if the entry already exists, an error is shown. So we try to submit this page. It will pop up an error. An encyclopedia entry already exists with the provided title. So obviously we need to change this. And I'm going to do markup test just to demonstrate something later on. And if the entry page doesn't exist, it will actually create the page and redirect the user to it. So now we see that we're on the markup test entry page, and this is the contents of that. So on each entry page, the user can click a link to edit the markdown content of the page and save it. When it is saved, they are redirected back to the entry page. So at the very bottom here, we can see this edit page link, and now we can edit the contents of the page. So if I wanted to add another paragraph, I could go ahead and do something like this is a third paragraph, and then submit this. And then we're redirected back to the wiki page, and we see that our wiki entry was updated with the contents that we submitted. So the next thing is number 6, clicking a random page in the sidebar takes the user to a random entry. So if we click this random page, we're going to just be taken to any of the entries. We could keep clicking it. We'll be taken to a bunch of other random entries. Sometimes it repeats. Oh, that was lucky getting that 3 or 4 times in a row. But yeah, that works. And then lastly is for 7, Markdown to HTML conversion occurs because, as you can see, each entry page has its contents displayed appropriately as HTML. If you go to the edit page, we are submitting it as Markdown, but it is popping up as HTML. I can actually show this here. So we go here, we can see that the contents is down here, and it is all in HTML. And this concludes the wiki demo.